Two. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are so excited that you are joining us this evening for our Oops All Mimics game. Tonight, we are raising funds by playing Dungeons and Dragons to support Palestine Children's Relief Fund, who are currently focusing on providing immediate relief, including providing essential medical supplies, food, medical treatment, clean water, and other necessities for families affected by the ongoing genocide in Palestine. Please check out our Tiltify link that I am going to be putting into the chat right now. Embarrassing. I should have already done that, but you know what? Sometimes we have to do things on the fly, and I think that that is going to be kind of the theme of this evening's game. Nothing wrong with that. So it is in the chat right now. Please check it out and donate whatever you can to help support PCRF. While you're at our Tiltify, you're going to see some really cool incentives for you to help shape our game. If you donate $10, you can gift a reroll to any player that you see on the screen. I was saying that when Dennis was off screen, so he doesn't count. You can't give him rerolls. Executive decision has been made. I'm the producer. Oof. But I
I've never
guess
hated my cat so much.
if you donate $25 or more, now that Dennis is back, you can gift a Nat 20 to anyone that you see on screen, and that one does include Dennis. And for a gift of $50 or more to PCRF, you can make us roll on the Wild Mimic Shifting Table. This includes a mimic growing a biblically accurate amount of eyes for 10 minutes, a mimic shifting into a Muppet version of themselves, and so many more really fun things. So please, if you are feeling super generous, make us shift because we are all playing as mimics. For every $10 that you do end up donating, you're entered to win one of over 40 TTRPG related prizes like gift cards and dice from our friends at Die Hard Dice, TTRPG core books and supplements, dice bags, and so much more. And I want to give a super big thank you to today's matching gift sponsors. The Mimic Nomicon. They are an amazing little group. It's actually, the Mimic Nomicon is a supplement that they make. So our matching gift sponsor is Little Cord. I'm going to put them in right now on chat. They are an anthology of unique mimics that will populate a host of settings, medieval to modern and beyond, for D&D 5th edition, with releases every couple of months on Little Cord and Drive-Thru RPG. You can click the link right now. I have heard that one of the mimics in the latest edition, the grocery store, might be being used this evening. Who knows? We'll stay tuned for that. We also have some chat giveaways throughout the stream provided by our friends at Little Cord of the Mimic Nomicon, as well as our friends at Die Hard Dice. So please stay tuned. Friends, my name is Jess. My pronouns are they, them, theirs, and I am so excited to be here with you all this evening. I am going to popcorn over to Calamity.
Hello, my name is Calamity. My pronouns are she, they, and I'm also hyped to be here. Let's popcorn it over to Dan.
Hey everybody, Dan here. Go by Nat1 Fun online, he, him, and I'm ready to just do some random stuff as a mimic, I guess. Anne, you are muted.
Hi, I'm sorry I was muted. I'm Anne the Gnome, or Gnome Anne. You might know me from such places as the internet, where I reside full-time. They won't let me go home. I'm stuck here forever inside your screen. I use they pronouns, and I'm going to hand it over to Amir.
Oh, wait, that's me. Hi, I'm Prince, also known as Amir, also known as Dimples and Dice. You can use any of them. I don't care. I am a he, him. I am a walking meat sack who does gaming things on the interwebs as well. You may see me in places such as PAX East as one of their PTI fellows. You can challenge me in a game of spades. If you're there, be prepared. You'll probably lose. I'm confident. And I'll popcorn it over to our lovely DM, Dennis.
Hi, everybody. I am Dennis. I run the OKSDM YouTube channel where I make mistakes running games so you don't have to. And boy, am I going to mistake my way through this entire thing. I was able to jump in last minute with all the excitement in the world that I got to. And it's going to be a truly wild and entirely ad-libbed ride.
That's the gang, right?
I'm out of popcorn.
That's the gang. Let's get going.
All right. So, welcome everybody again to Oops All Mimics. It's a nice day out. You can see the sun is shining. There's a slight breeze going through the trees, and it is modern day, but it doesn't look like modern day down here in this valley. An old-timey castle, well known for being rented out for events, is currently occupied by a group of friends who come here every so often to LARP and just have a good time for a week or a weekend. We see one of these such friends exiting out of these giant old oak doors that are left slightly ajar. And he's a man in his mid to late 20s, little bit greasy, black hair, slicked back, some facial hair, and he is carrying 5 or 6 pizza boxes with him. They look all empty. And he is whistling the Shire theme as he walks to the trash cans with these boxes. He tosses them to the side, sort of like on the ground, because the trash can's already way too full. And he goes back inside. But our audience and our camera lingers on that trash can and the amalgamation of things by it. And as one, every single one of those things opens an eye where it shouldn't be. We'll start with Amir. Please describe what Toon looks like.
So in this trash can, much like any other trash can you may find discarded electronics, there is a thing that looks like an old MP3 player. The eye that you see is a button that sits lower bottom center below what may be a screen of some sort. It's kind of blocky, chunky, heavy. Makes a bit of a ticking sound if you pick it up, like a busted hard drive. It's got 2 buttons on the side, and if you pop it open, and it might brighten up a little bit, and say, Tune, legally distinct MP3 player. It's got an old pair of headphones wrapped around it that sort of wiggle in your hands and are sort of slimy if you were to touch them.
And right next to the trash can that Toon is in, Calamity, please describe for us what Boo looks like.
So at first you just see this kind of like white sheet laying on the ground. And then as, the person walks away, a pair of legs kind of like creep out from under the sheet, and the eyes that open are just these like black circles. One might say that might remind you a bit of a sheet ghost, peeking out, looking around.
And Boo, you see that Toon is also has his eye open, and you hear the door next to the castle bang shut.
I think we're clear. I think.
Well, if you're sure, I'm sure.
All right. Yeah, no, I think we're good. Let's go, gang.
and then the headphones sort of unravel around the thing, sort of creep up.
And
Sits on the edge.
as Toon and Boo begin to move in a very strange way, even for inanimate objects, two other objects next to them begin moving. And please describe what Polly looks like.
So I think Polly wasn't in the scene originally because Polly was under a pile of trash. Polly has mastered the art of camouflage and subterfuge, mostly because Polly is bright pink and very shiny, and is formed of a hard shell vinyl suitcase that, when opens up and talks with a little mouth, it's a beautiful heart-shaped suitcase. But now Polly kind of opens her suitcase mouth a little bit to like knock some of the trash off and be like, where are you guys going? And then starts to stand up on her large plastic legs that extend from the bottom of the suitcase disproportionately, and starts to like walk after Boo. Be like, okay, come on, Cynic, let's go.
You see what looks like a rock that that Polly is looking at. It just seems like a kind of like an overly sized rock, but it has like a swirl kind of in the middle. You realize you're looking at like a shell of some sort, and then slowly like turning a very large slimy head kind of to Polly. You see a snail, but a very large, like, snail, big snail. But unfortunately, that slow turn when you think you're going to see this cute little snail turns into kind of a bit of horror, as just instead of a like flat face with two little eyes kind of poking out, there's just a horrific like jaw of like gnarled and sharp teeth coming out of it, and maybe like an extra one or two eye stalks sticking out where they shouldn't, and then suddenly like a tongue kind of lulls out, and Cynic goes, okay, and kind of just starts over.
As all four of you start making your way around the building towards the back entrance, where you have already planned to get inside this castle and save your grandpa, you hear a little voice from the trash can.
Wait for me!
And you hear as a speck, maybe like this big, shoots out of the trash can and into the sky, and you see it.
Is that a ball? Should I throw it? Cynic, you want to fetch? Okay, I run over to it and try to pick it up.
You run as best you can over to this speck, and you pick it up, and you see in your hand a peanut with a single eye opening up on the top. A peanut, like, it's fully in the shell, and it's like been cracked down one side, and inside that crack you can see teeth and a long sticky tongue that lolls out.
I thought you guys were gonna forget little old Peanut.
I did forget little old Peanut. I was about
A large
to my
tear forms in the single eye.
No ball?
No ball, it's just Peanut again. Maybe we can throw him.
Don't take it personally.
advise
I barely
against
remember
it.
my own name.
Walk up to Peanut. I didn't even see you come down here.
Well, that's because I was attached to Polly.
Oh. I really gotta
don't
clean my
have
room.
legs. I can't get very far on my own.
I was gonna
Hmm.
say that Boo puts, on their shoulder, but they don't have shoulders, so they can't really do that. I think you're gonna put them on their head.
You grab Peanut and like do this, and there's nothing to support,
Yeah.
and then slowly just
Oh, thanks, cousin Boo.
and
Yeah,
interrupting this conversation, there's a of smoke, and you see a shape inside this ring of all of you that have been talking. And as the smoke clears, this shape takes form. And Jess, please describe what your character looks like.
Well, earlier you said that there were maybe eyes that shouldn't be there, but I think that a rabbit definitely has a regular 2 amount of eyes. As you see a hat with a rabbit for just a moment, but then the rabbit turns into a dove. That dove turns into a bottom half of feminine legs that might have been like cut in half if a magician were performing a trick. Perhaps a magic wand blinks for a second, and it's all like very, very quick because you can see that Ali Kazam is having trouble shifting into their natural form, which is a magician's top hat with a rabbit. And finally, you see one final flash, and Ali Kazam settles on the black top hat with a rabbit. And they go, ta-da! But it's the rabbit kind of waving their hands around.
Yay!
You just hear music blare out of the headphones. Da 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 da.
Then you see the rabbit's arms kind of puff out their chest and go right on their side. And you guys were gonna forgive me, weren't you? You guys are definitely gonna forgive me.
Listen.
It's okay. You're
no.
not the only one.
Well, Peanut, I mean, they were gonna forget you, but it hurts my feelings more that they were gonna forget me.
You hear like a slimy slapping noise. And you look over, and definitely 2 eye stalks are like hitting each other in the air and say, again.
Okay. Do-do-do. And again, you see just Ali Kazam like go through all of the different shifting. But this time, the rabbit lands on top of the hat. Because apparently this mimic can split itself apart, I've just decided, for very short periods of time, and then put itself back together again.
You know, magic is all about
Amazing.
subverting expectations. You got it. You did it again. Wow.
That
They're the
That's the
best
thing that happened.
mimic.
That's the best mimic. I would mimic them.
You see the little rabbit tail, like...
At this point, you hear the front door of the castle open again,
Hit the ground!
and voices come from that door. I said I'll get it. I swear I didn't throw it away. Yes, I'm checking.
3 sets of eyes just go into my head.
Yeah, there's definitely a Toy Story moment. Boop.
Everyone just
My
Falls
snail
into
just
a
goes.
sheet.
Just this pile of trash on the ground now. Can you see them? Can you see them? Cynic, can you see them?
An eye pops out of my shell.
make a perception check for me to see what you see.
Excellent. Let's do that. All right, let's see. That is going to be
A 12?
Mhm.
You see the same guy from before. walking out in his baggy t-shirt and jeans, and he is going over towards the trash, and he starts like digging through the trash, lifts up the pizza boxes from earlier, clearly looking for something. And he's looking around, and he notices all of you like 6 feet away from the entrance where the trash should be. Okay.
I just slowly that eye kind of just slowly drifts back down into the shell.
Nice. Everyone just be really quiet and really still. That's camouflage 101.
Okay.
Mechanically, we are indistinct from a normal object.
I've got goop shine on a slimy day.
Amy, what'd you say you put in those gummies?
I'm gonna whisper, okay, if I do a big poof, do we all wanna run away?
I think we attack.
How will you get away?
How will I get away? Well, it's the magic. The magic isn't me. I make the magic, and then we all skedoodle.
Hey, Allie, look at me. Look at me. The magic is you. You are the magic. And don't you ever let anybody tell you otherwise. Oh, God, Peanut, you're still here?
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh,
Why?
oh.
I think I start like loudly weeping at Polly, saying that the magic is me.
Wow, someone's a little peanut brittle.
I've got to go. Thank you all so much for having me. This is real.
I thought we were here to have a good time. I thought such. What would have been?
What
a
if
good
we
time,
had
not a long
peanut-
time.
We could have a good time, or we could have a peanut butter time.
Poof.
Sorry if I'm dragging.
Smoke envelops all of you,
Be out in that
and
jet.
you can hear footsteps as the man runs back inside, yelling, "I don't like it out here. Someone else look for it."
I'm gonna follow. Yeah, I'm gonna dissolve the top hat so it's me, a rabbit, wearing a small top hat. And I'm going to hop inside.
Wait, here. I'm gonna grab one of the pizza boxes and put it on your head too. So it's a hat, wearing a rabbit, wearing a pizza.
Do you guys wanna get underneath it?
Yeah. You just see Toon just
How
tentacle
many
walking with the headphone.
I will. I'm gonna like place my like snaily head like up underneath Allie's kind of legs and kind of lift you up a little bit, like kind of on top of the shell. And then I'm gonna use wild shape, and I'd like to turn into a cat to kind of give a little bit of like a world turtle kind of effect where everybody's just riding on top of me.
Wait, sorry, you turn into a hat?
A cat.
A cat. Okay, because I thought it was just more hats the whole way down. And
It's
this is
All the
so-
way down.
It's 3 hats and a trench
Just a
coat.
hat on a hat on a
It's
hat.
3 hats and a trench coat.
Masters of disguise. No one suspects a hat.
The hats are crumbling.
Cynic, you mentioned that you don't have the best control over your mimic shape changing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you to roll me just a straight wisdom check as a druid.
Wisdom. You got it. Oh, sure. Let's do that. Oh, that's a save. I didn't mean to roll that. Wisdom. Okay, here we go. It was almost great. It was almost amazing. That's an 8 total.
So based on that, what does your cat look like?
Thanks.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I think the cat looks great. You know, starts with the tail and kind of goes into the bottom half of the cat and everything like that. And then it gets to like the midsection, and maybe the fur is a little weird towards the midsection. Like fur is going one direction, and then fur starts going in the other direction. And it gets to the other end, and it continues, but it just becomes another butt with a tail coming out of the end. So I'm just two butts with tails. Yeah, I think that's, and then just
I
kind of
have a
two eyes
question.
kind of on the side.
Okay, I was gonna ask where the eyes are. Okay.
Absolutely.
Ah!
Okay. Well, we gotta have more than two eyes. We're not mimics unless we have more than. So I have two on the side, and then one so I can see in front of me. Obviously,
On the butt?
Which
Yeah.
side is the front?
one with the eye.
The one with
Oh,
the
so that's how we
Obviously.
determine it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Nailed this.
Can you see where they went?
yes.
Yes.
the,
I mean, I was about to say because
went
yeah,
back
when I
inside.
was looking, yeah, they
Okay.
walk back inside, and then obviously, and then Allie leading the way. So
I was more running and screaming than walking, but back inside, yes.
It actually sounds like Cynic is leading the way because I'm riding on top of you unless I'm like taking like,
you're
your little eye
you're taking the
stalks.
reins. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is a Remy under a cook hat situation. Very cool. Excellent.
Yeah. No,
I'm
I am
gonna-
in no way, shape, or form prepared to lead.
I am with hands on the reins. I'm gonna look back and yell out, "Yeehaw! Let's go, partners!"
And I have to know, how is Boo joining this entourage?
So I think Boo is like sitting sideways. I think they're sitting like a little princess. They're sitting with their like little legs to the side, and her like little arms are just like folded, and they're just having the best time. They're just like maybe on the back butt,
The back button.
The back butt.
hanging out there,
Who's just riding side saddle?
just riding side
So
saddle.
precious. Just
Adorbs.
Wonderful. And Holly, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you're the largest of the group.
Yes. I don't know. In my mind, I am. I have little guy energy, but contained in a large form. And I also have I think I have like very long legs, so I stand taller when I'm at my full height because I just have these like plastic legs with chronically pointed toes that don't really bend at the knee. So I'm just kind of full sprint, like just like a bringing like that Baba Yaga energy that we all crave to the group. Like every friend group needs one, and that's me. Mhm.
Perfect.
And Peanut, still from atop Boo's head,
Forward!
and
Okay.
in you march. Fortunately, the terrified human did not think to close the door, and you easily make it right inside, still dragging that pizza box behind you.
Oh, I grabbed a pizza box too. I grabbed a couple, and I'm just like not understanding why my friends don't want to wear them. Be like,
Master of disguise.
but I'm running with as many pizza boxes as I can carry, which I'm assuming are in my mouth because I keep saying I grab stuff. But I don't know if I have arms, so I think I just grab it with like I think it's just kind of like a if I'm like this plastic suitcase thing, it's like sometimes just goes liquid, and just kind of like things, and like that's about it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
We are so terrifying.
We are a
Gorgeous.
nightmare.
I
don't
think
know what
this is
you're talking
very
about.
cute.
I look great.
Cute but terrifying. Yes.
So our truly mismatched, gorgeous, horrifying group of mimics, you all make your way inside the front door. And you can hear, you take stock of everything. Immediately smells of pizza still waft throughout the entire entryway. There are beautiful hardwood floors. You can see stone walls and ceiling in every direction. A medium-sized chandelier hangs over this entryway. You can see straight through. There are some lights, and that's where all the sound is coming from. You can hear conversation of one panicked man and several friends laughing at him. You can hear it sounds like a TV is on back there. But most of the smells, other than pizza, are coming from over to your right. And you know for a fact that that direction is the kitchen, which when you were living here was Grandpa's favorite spot to just hang out.
So you're telling me that this is our home that has been overrun by these pesky, daggone humans.
Yes. And you couldn't get Grandpa out in time, and this is a mission to get him back.
But are they making pizza, or is it like they ordered in to our kitchen? They ordered in to our kitchen.
It's a beautiful.
It appears
kitchen.
they have
so
not.
many tools.
They have not discovered your kitchen yet.
Have they tried?
It's probably why
shapeshifting
they
into
ordered.
pizza?
Obviously.
Maybe
that
you'd
hard.
have to ask them.
It's not hard.
I'll ask them.
I'm gonna whip around. I'm going to take. We're like on a motorcycle with those big silly things, a handbar.
Yeah.
We're gonna whip around real quick, and say, should we confront him?
Yes, of
Maybe not.
course.
But all of them at once?
Why not?
I don't know. It's so much blood to clean up.
Maybe we corner one at a time.
You have
One by
so
one.
many tongues that you could use at any time. Just use them all at the same time. Duh.
I am getting kind of hungry.
Yeah.
Wait, we're gonna eat them?
I would just want their pizza.
I mean,
could nibble
we'll
on the
leave all
fingers.
options on the table.
They probably have
Like the
pizza on
pizza.
their fingers still.
Shoestrings are amazing. They taste so good.
The shoes?
Yeah, the shoestrings.
The aglet is my favorite part.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. I just like pizza. Okay. All right. I have an idea, okay? What if we go to the other room and somebody makes a sound? And then one comes to investigate and we eat that one. And then that's one less guy to deal with. And then we have a snack. And all my problems are easier to solve after snacks.
I could do a magic show for them.
Right. I
That could be
feel
how
like,
you distract them, like bring them in.
I have background music.
okay. Do we want to sneak
I have a
to the-
playlist just for you, Allie.
You're the best.
Of course.
Oh, tune. Gosh. Okay. All right. Which one do we want to target?
I like the frightened one.
The scared one is probably the one that's going to be most likely to run away from us.
The adrenaline's like seasoning, like paprika.
Because he's a magic show, then he might like it.
It's true.
What if?
I could
Oh.
change. We could, in
We could.
theory, just think about this for a moment.
Mm.
Pretend to be yucky things like they are.
I do like that.
Yeah.
Like flesh, like flesh.
Yeah.
Peop-
Meat
Oh.
bags.
Oh.
Ew.
That's
Why?
gross. I say through my
But
butt.
That's also not.
Also an eye. No, I say that
Yeah.
through my like the actual butt. Like,
Ah.
yeah, that side can talk. This side, it's for viewing.
okay.
The buds that are actually mouths but are also working as feet.
Right.
All right, I think we have a flawless plan. Chun, you turn into a meat thing. You and then Allie, you set up a magic show in the other room. And then Meat Thing brings one to the magic show. Allie does magic, shatters their worldview, really makes them question what is real. And then we eat them. And that's the plan.
Yes.
Perfect.
It's a great plan.
Wow.
I'm a fan of the last step.
God, when did you get here?
The best running joke.
Everybody always forgets Peanut.
There must be a reason for that.
You're awfully quiet and also awfully small.
It's my
Can
superpower.
Can I look around to see if possibly, or maybe even just do like a general survival or something kind of check to see if I could possibly see if any of them or any of their belongings that they may have left lying on the ground or whatever have like animal hair on them or something like that, or pet hair, something that like resembles something that they have either at home or maybe they've brought along with them.
Yeah, I'll say perception or investigation, your choice.
Okay. Perception's a little bit better, so we'll do that.
What's that?
I said I'm on fire.
Oh,
All I heard was on fire and then nothing.
Oh, really? No, nothing. 13. Can you hear me? 13. 13. 1
Yes,
3.
Yeah.
I can hear you now. 13. You notice, the first thing you notice, and the closest answer you're probably going to get, is you see a coat closet off the side of the entryway, slightly ajar, and you peek inside. Move your tail eye stalk slightly inside the door.
Sure.
And you can see rows and rows and rows of coats, but the one right in front of your face is just covered in cat hair.
I would I'm just gonna poke my head out again and say,
Wait, you're what?
well, I'm gonna poke my butt out again and I'm gonna say, I think I'm in the perfect disguise
yes.
already.
I thought so.
You are exactly what a cat looks like.
Yeah.
Can one of you do me a favor? Roll me a d6.
Oh God.
Just a d6.
A 4.
A 4. Excellent. So as part of this awakened mimic thing, we can do a humanoid shape.
Mm-hmm.
I just did a random people generator, and I'm going to turn into a person. And as you see, this awful image of the worst Animorph ever, from Azun until Robert De Niro.
What stage of the Animorph do you get stuck in? Because that's important for me.
So the eyes are a little strange for a while because those were the headphones. So it just looks like earbuds, but with like mouths on the end of them for a little bit.
Yeah.
Before finally turning into De Niro. The problem is I can't do a De Niro impression. So instead of doing De Niro, basically the way I work is like Bumblebee in the Transformers movies. Everything is random clips from music or movies, but it's coming out of Robert De Niro.
So funny.
I feel like Cynic would have been kind of like looking up at you and been like, oh, and then as soon as you went into your human form, I'm like,
Oh, good. A person.
All right, Robert, what do you do?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings you its former tag team champions of the world, the Road Dogg Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, the new Age Outlaws. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. No one?
What are the words?
No one?
Tell us the
What?
words.
Suck it!
You sound
Hopefully
just
that got
like
someone's attention.
I'm gonna prop myself up on a table because there has to be a table just kind of waiting for us, and I'm gonna get my magic show ready. But I am going to whisper over to Boo. Hey, Boo, don't you think it would be kind of fun if you, like, when we're about to kill them so we can eat them, it would be kind of fun if you, like, sheeted yourself over the human, right? Because then they're like,
Yeah.
I can't see, and then we're like,
Fear is delicious.
murder.
Yeah, we should do that. Wait, are we gonna lead them into the kitchen?
I hope that's what just happened.
Okay.
I feel like we're at least around a corner or something.
Yes. So
we should all
you're
just run to the kitchen real quick, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll like slide under the door.
Just gets into the kitchen. And the kitchen is actually brilliant, marvelous. Seriously top end equipment down here. Several sinks, plenty of surface of counter space, 3 chrome fridges. Really the only the downer is that the lights could be better. You've got like these industrial fluorescent long tube light bulbs, kind of like
Oh god.
and almost as if it's the most important thing in the room, the light seems to bend towards this gorgeous 3-tiered pie display. On the very top, you can see just the tiniest little it's almost like a Christmas cake. It's maybe about that big, covered in fondant. Underneath it, a very classic, like raspberry pie. All you can really see is the crust, and at the bottom you see this hefty, savory, delicious meat pie. And it stands there. You all know that your family of mimics is very, very large. There's not a single one of you knows all the mimics that live inside this house, inside this castle. And it seems as though the LARPers that are squatting here are starting to get a little bit of the idea. Right after Toon's beautiful presentation, there's a deafening silence as you all take your places inside this kitchen. And from the door, you can see one head, a second head, a third head, all stacked up on top of each other until 6 people are just peeking inside the room. And they see...
I would like to try and stay out of sight just up front, just like right out of the bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, please.
Yeah, you just hear, da-da!
Ooh, I'm going to make like as Toon does the da-da, I'm gonna make like a poof up here.
Yeah.
Education light comes down on top of you as well.
I'm doing
One of the
great
lights
today.
actually bends towards you.
4 on the stealth
I got a 19.
Oh, I
Nice.
see.
and a 19.
And what'd you get, Calamity?
19.
So you managed to, fold yourself up and place yourself nicely on a side table. However, Cynic, as Cynic does, is sort of like there. and we can see.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Can I? Okay. Well, obviously, I'm there. This is happening. So I would like to have the horror hit slowly versus quickly. As I look like I'm doing the cat stretch with the butt in the air and just doing the back bent, and they can't see the front of me just yet because all they see is the back end and just stretching. And if they end up seeing me or if they end up looking towards me, do the slow turn to reveal a double butt cat.
Everything freezes for a moment. Robert De Niro in a pose. The rabbit standing on the counter also in a pose. A little bit of stage smoke wafting from around the rabbit in the hat. And a cat that turns around and shows that there is no head, only another butt, eyes, and teeth where they shouldn't be.
Let's can we communicate to each other without speaking as mimics do? Is that like a thing?
Ventriloquism.
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like mimics can talk to each other, right? They should be able to at least. I feel like if we're family, we've been raised.
Everybody
I
knows.
picked up
Together.
the telepathic feat, so
Okay.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
have a wicked mind, so I can telepathically talk to everyone.
I don't hear you.
I would definitely like to try and try to tell Allie to just go with the show or try to make it seem like this
Go
is
with the
normal or
show.
something. They're looking at me weird and I don't know why.
Okay. With that being said, my rabbit is going to touch, it's going to pop out and it's going to touch the top hat, which is going to grow in size, and then it is going to grow to the point where it covers up the rabbit. The top hat is going to flip over and the rabbit is going to jump out, I'm the rabbit, and also the top hat. Again, we can split for 3 to 5 seconds at a time. The rabbit
You just hear
is
from the other side of the road, best mimic.
Mimic. Best mimic.
And I think I get a little distracted hearing best mimic, best mimic. And then my 5 seconds is up. I'm a rabbit. I can hop pretty high. And then you just immediately see gravity take me back down into the hat because I can only stay separated for a couple seconds. With that being said, the thing that happened earlier when I couldn't exactly get my shifting to work happens and I turn into a hat with a dove half sticking out of it, a rabbit, sawed off feminine feet wearing fishnets, a magic wand, and then again I am the rabbit and I say, hello folks and welcome to tonight's show. Thank you so much to Robert De Niro for that warm welcome earlier. What kind of magic would you like to see? Don't know.
it's all part of the plan.
And where's Polly?
Okay, so this entire time, Polly took a different advanced stealth technique where I just turned from a suitcase into a giant pizza box, like a suitcase-sized pizza box with another smaller, normal-sized pizza box on top as a hat. But I still have my legs out because the gams are out. I gotta be able to move, but I'm just kind of trying to lean on a table. But if anyone has any depth perception, they'll clock that this pizza box is not on this table. It is behind the table, but it's at table height. So how could they know? How are they gonna know?
Humans are smart. They're not gonna know.
Master of deception.
No one will know.
I don't know. How are they gonna know?
As one, all 6 of these humans scream. And the one on the bottom just faints and face plants onto the floor. The two above her scramble and start backpedaling quickly. The one above that goes and shakes the fainting one. Jasmine, are you okay? Are you okay? And the one that already knew about you, the one on top. See, I told you guys, I'm not insane.
Okay, I'm going to run up to the to the fainted one and just try and grab, like, bite their like ankle and like drag them into the room with the pizza box mouth. So,
I would like you to please make an attack roll and let
yeah.
me know what your AC is.
Okay. Is it a
You just hear,
strength?
insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Just
Is
coming
this
out
an
of De
unarmed
Niro.
strike?
Yeah, De Niro's got the pipes.
Or do you want? Is this what? Is this an unarmed strike that we're doing?
Whatever weapon you want to use for this, you can use.
We
Them
do have
chompers.
pseudopod too.
I do.
Yeah. Oh, you got bite
Okay.
and pseudopod both actually as a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That is an 18 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
That
my-
your chompers clamp down around this woman's arm. She wakes up, makes eye contact with all 6 of your eyes, and just screams again.
You're coming with me. I drag her into the room with my pizza box mouth and long legs.
What did you say your AC was?
14.
The rest of you see this almost as if it's in slow motion. The tiers of pies sitting on the counters behind you shoot out a single very long pseudopod, almost like a tongue. The meat pie on the bottom has opened up like a mouth with teeth everywhere, and that tongue makes contact with the back of Polly's suitcase form. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are stuck to this thing as it yanks you into the room.
Wait, into the same room I was just in?
Mm-hmm.
So I was yanking the lady, and then this thing yanked me.
And the
Yeah,
lady, you
double yank.
maintain your grasp on the lady, and it just brought both of you fully into the kitchen, and she faints again.
Okay. I spit her out and turn around to the meat pie. Be like, hey, what gives? That hurt.
The meat pie opens its eyes, all of them. So does the pie above it, and the pie above it, and the entire the entire display itself sticks out leg-like pseudopods and slowly starts to rise off of the counter.
GP said we don't eat the humans that pay us. I'll have to eat you for that.
Okay.
Oh,
Y'all got paid?
Yeah.
y'all are getting paid.
Y'all
They're
got paid?
paying people now?
Also, where's GP?
I wasn't supposed to tell you that.
And I need all of you to roll initiative, please.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I
jeez.
figured that was coming.
Oh my
Boy.
God.
Dan,
10.
what's happening, fam? What's happening?
My friends, please donate in sums of $10, $25. For $10, you can donate a re-roll. For $25, you can gift a nat 20. Dan desperately needs it, and you are helping an amazing cause. Please, his name is Nat1 Fun for a reason.
That is true. That is true. Living up to the name. Oh man.
All right.
Let me
Before we tell you our initiative, I do want to let you know that we have a randomized wild mimic shifter that we need to do. So I don't know, Dennis, if you want to pick somebody, if we want to roll a d6 to decide.
We're rolling a d6.
Roll 6.
Yeah.
And then, Kaz GT, thank you so much for the
D6.
reroll for everyone. Unfortunately, you can only give rerolls to the cast members, not the DM, because he wasn't on screen earlier. You can donate nat 25s to or nat 20s to him. Make
All right,
that face all
for
you
the
want.
for the mimic shift, it is going to be Boo.
Not boo.
Call that a boom shakalaka.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right. I believe your list was 15 things long. I'm not sure how best to.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
Should I roll?
Calamity.
She-
I would say if you want to just pick a number, looking at us, 1 through 30, that can be your number until we get a dice roller set up.
Pick a number 1 through 30.
Yeah.
I can do a random
just
30. I have it
without
ready.
looking at the list. Without looking at the list.
Oh, I don't have it up. I don't
Okay,
have it up.
cool.
Here, let's see. So I just rolled a 10 there. Let's say a 14.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
14. Oh man, why'd you pick 14?
I didn't pick it.
Oh, I have no idea what 14 is.
Boo. This excitement has gotten to you. This is just too much. You knew you were coming into this with nerves of steel, but the steel has shattered. You emit a non-poisonous but very stinky gas for the next 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Wait, non-poisonous. Oh, okay.
You just stressed to it.
You the stress too.
Wait, so I'm still folded up on the table.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
for me to cut back, is it like visible gas?
Do you want it to be?
This is invisible gas.
I like the lead in for comedic effect.
Sorry. But I think that I don't know who I'm near, closest to, but you do see
Peanut.
a sort of peanut.
Peanuts.
That's right.
Oh, peanut.
Peanut starts to smell this
Okay.
absolutely horrendous smell, and I think they're so nervous they don't actually know that they're doing it. So
You just hear, it's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life.
poor Peanut.
I think I'd start doing like a little tap dance because I'm still in performance mode.
Same.
Come on,
You know, we're
everybody,
both
let's
just
go.
like,
It's a hard knock life. And Jasmine's definitely not okay. You don't need to take her anymore. She's going to be eaten.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. Now, initiative. Anybody get a
forgot
25 to
about
20? Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
no,
this is
no,
combat now.
you're right. I did not hit the button.
No time for combat. Fart jokes only.
Brain empty, fart jokes only.
Too many windows. Which one is the one?
I mean, if we are doing fart jokes for the rest of it, I'm here for it. It's
Okay.
for a good cause. We
At
fart
least for
for
the
a good
next
cause
15
here.
Sweet. I
Dang, we
just
got
rolled
the
a
lucky
nat
seven.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look at us.
Anybody get 25 to 20? 19. 18. 17. 16.
So how's your day?
15. 14.
Me!
You see what happened was maybe I should have bardically inspired someone before we started these rolls.
There's still time.
We're actually
13.
doing the 777s in chat justice with our rolls.
Oh my god.
12, 11.
Me.
All right.
We do have an 11.
10, 9,
You're
8,
in danger.
7.
Yay! All three of us got sevens.
Wait, triple
crazy.
seven.
I have a plus
Roll
6.
3 sevens.
A
Triple
plus
seven.
6. And a 7 is what I got. Yeah.
That's so
Oh
funny.
boy, oh boy.
Wild.
But I kept my reroll. I kept it in my pocket. I'm down here with my
All right,
7
so-
siblings.
When we come down here to initiative 7, y'all are going to be able to choose who goes first.
Okay.
Okay.
And Peanut got a 2.
Sure.
Why did
of
we
course.
forget about you, Peanut?
Classic
Why?
Peanut.
Do you think
Classic
it's cracked
Peanut.
under the pressure?
No, Anne!
And
You know, maybe Peanut is meant to be super chunky.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Man.
Thank you for that. That has reminded me that I have a dad joke counter. So let's make that higher.
Yes,
go.
let's make it happen. I got you. Let's go. You're speaking my language now, baby.
You started on 180. It's gonna end in the thousands. Just as a heads up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. First up, Allie. The pie has declared war on you. The tiered pie is a single creature and it's declared war on you.
Okay, I'm not familiar with the pie branch of our family. I'd say like everyone on screen, including Peanuts, you know, I'm pretty familiar with what they can throw at me. So I'm gonna test the waters a little bit. I'm gonna do a dissonant whisper. So if I could get a wisdom, it would be so sexy if you did under 15, because 15 is, you know, my spell save DC. But I'm gonna say, I don't even like pie. I think pie is gross. You especially.
Yeah.
You sure didn't mince words.
That's a meat pie. That's a meat pie reference.
Oh my god.
Counter.
You're counter spelling? Or oh no, okay.
Oh no,
The counter goes up.
Okay, yeah.
You're counter spelling. This is supposed to be fun, Dennis.
Mimics that no counter spell.
I asked you to be here for a reason. I will turn this car around. Don't you make me. Okay, so was that that you did because they got hit?
What'd you roll?
No, you roll, my friend, because it's a wisdom save. But again, it would be so sexy if it was 14 or under, because my number is 15.
As we have established, these pies are indeed not sexy, and they got a dirty 20.
That's
Dang.
disgusting of them. I am mad. And I think that nothing happens except that their feelings are hurt. And you know what I have to say to that?
Dang. Dang.
Yeah.
Got them.
And that's my turn.
Never recover. All right. Boo. How you feeling?
oh, I don't know, a little gassy, but otherwise good. I'm trying to think of how I want to go about this. So, where am I in reference to the pie monster friend?
You are on sort of like a side table, let's say about 10 feet away.
Okay. In that case, I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to use Chill Touch. On DM.
Okay. I gotta know, what does a sheet mimic using chill touch look like?
Well, I think the Boo probably like kind of stands up at this point because they were like folded up before. I think they kind of stand up, and out of their like stomach, this ghostly hand just starts like rising out and reaching towards it to grab just a big chunk of pie. Is the attempt.
All right, go ahead and make your. I believe that one's an attack roll, right?
Take a chunk out of them. Yeah. Where are you? That's a 25.
Whoa!
That absolutely hits. This hand takes a huge chunk right out of the base meat pie.
Sorry. Damage is 9.
Okay.
I got very excited. I never roll this well. What is happening?
I'm here. Okay, I counteract you.
Counteract. Hints about my bad roll luck.
Not a counter spell, a counter roll.
Counter roll.
So yeah, just takes a big chunk of maybe the minced pie and throws it at the wall. You don't mess with our friends.
I do mess with your friends.
And for those that are following along, this guy's stat block is the tiered cake from the grocery Mimicnomicon. He's got multi-attack. So
Wait,
this
is
is
he
going
not
to
a
be-
meat pie?
he is
He's a
all of these
mimic.
pies.
I swear I heard meat pie.
His bottom tier, his belly is a meat pie.
Oh
Yeah.
my
His
god.
middle-
Sorry. Wait, there's a multi-tiered cake and only part of it is a meat pie?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, the top was fondant, if I
Happy
remember.
Pie Day, baby.
Yep. Happy
No!
Pie Day.
This is
You're
the
right.
worst thing. This is worse than anything done.
Aye.
Oh,
Not a
gosh.
sexy pie.
Oh my god. No.
All right.
The nightmare cake.
Oh, it's only gonna get worse. Let me tell you.
So
Textures, the flavors. Oh god. Oh.
all right, Boo is making an attack roll against you first. That is going to be a 14 to hit. It
14
does hit.
hits.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage, and you are also drawn to it from its mimic adhesive. The next thing it does is sugar high, and it is going to move towards Robert De Niro. So Toon.
Good game.
Ooh, that is only a 10 to hit.
That will not hit me.
Awesome. The
Are you trying to hit me? Are you trying to hit me?
yeah, clearly not, as the meat pie shoots out several toothy tentacles, and they just all go wide from you, and you don't even have to move. Next, an attack against Cynic.
Not poor boy Cynic.
Poor boy Cynic indeed, and that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
All right. As it shoots raspberry paste across the room to hit this double butt cat. I just need to clarify exactly what's happening here.
Yeah, well, no, for those that are just joining us, I don't know if they knew there was a double butt cat in the room, but now they do.
You ever see
Welcome to the
Cat
stream.
Dog? Except no, they're both
Reverse.
turned inside,
Yeah,
It's if
and they're just
is
asses.
this.
Okay, you ever seen Cat Dog? Now, what if it was terrible? What if it was like so bad? What if it was the worst thing you'd ever
Dog.
seen? Now think of that.
Cosmic horror.
Yeah. You thought it was Oops All Mimics, but it's actually Oops All Butts.
It's all butts.
Oops All Butts.
Oops, all butt.
Jess, you heard that. That sounds like a stream.
Look, don't tempt me with a good time. I'll make it happen.
You ever seen Cat Dog? What if it could shit out of butts? Sorry. That
Thanks,
was
fair. Thanks, fair.
That's so good and horrible and everything. Anyway,
yeah. I get hit by raspberry goo.
you get hit by raspberry goo. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and have to make a con save.
A con save too. Okay. Let's go with awesome 0 to con save. 14. I'll take it.
14. This actually, that's exactly what you needed. You
Huzzah!
can feel the acidity of the berries and the everything that's put into this jam inside this pie begin to almost melt into your cat hair. But you studied up. You know how to make some pretty durable cat hair.
If anything, I'm good at. I'm good at making matted hair that's like really thick and coarse.
No,
You know?
but not one in
Exactly.
jam?
Exactly.
We're talking about.
Right.
You know what? Never mind.
Um,
Carry
and
on.
lastly, firing at the main performer, the fondant at the top shoots out another blast of what looks like buttercream. And actually, ooh, this isn't a single person. I'm going to say that Allie, Polly, and Toon all need to make dex saves.
Do it. You got this.
15.
17.
Dex save.
Get it, Tune.
12.
You got a reroll.
Oh,
You do have a reroll.
I have a reroll. Then when in Rome, reroll. 2 of 13.
That is the phrase, I believe.
It's better. It's better.
It is better. However, the DC, and I
Yeah.
hate to say this, is 14.
Yeah.
So those of you that are aware of what's happening around you and not shooting quips back at this pie all manage to get out of the way of this buttercream blast, which is the name of the attack that this thing is using. Toon, however, gets absolutely drenched in sticky, sugary, and apparently acidic buttercream. You take 10 acid damage, and it immediately hardens. And you are restrained until the pie's next turn.
Question.
Yeah.
We are immune to acid damage.
We're mimics.
Got
What have I
him.
done?
Woo!
What have I done?
Well,
Did
you
I
don't
say
take acid damage, but you're still restrained.
All right. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no.
Oh,
I-
no, I got
Well, I'm
As-
not moving anymore.
Yeah, as Robert De Niro gets wrapped up.
All right, Sevens, it's your turn.
Can I go first? Do y'all mind?
absolutely.
All right, because I'm about to do bard things. So
We love
first
us some
things
bard
first. To our lovely pet, Cynic. Cynic.
Hmm.
Cynic. Here, boy. I got a thing for you. I cast Enlarge on Cynic.
Oh, jeez.
Do-do-do-do.
Best game.
I'm just gonna make this as horrific as possible.
The yeah, go. You do it. Do the
So, Cynic, you're now a large creature. I guess. I don't know what size you were before. You doubled. So if you're medium, you go to large.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're a large creature. And then I'm going to also drop a bardic inspiration on Polly.
Yeah.
What is Robert De Niro / Toon's spell casting and bardic inspiration look like?
Oh, so here's the fun part. Since I'm restrained now, I shift out of form. Yes, that's just a free action. So I am no longer humanoid. I am a giant, legally distinct MP3 player that looks very similar to a Zune. And now on the screen of the Zune, it is just making like meme faces at whatever this cake is. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. It's just going through.
Whoop.
Ah!
Oh no!
Oof.
No.
He cast the spell so hard he vanished.
I missed you.
Damn it all to hell. My bad. Sorry. So yeah, meme faces, and then you see the spell casting is just random song. Big bank take little bank. Just here as Cynic gets large, and you hear you'll get caught up in the crossfire as Polly gets a bardic inspiration.
Brilliant.
Ah,
Amazing.
My song.
And I can't
think
move,
that
so that's my
means-
turn.
I think that means Polly goes next, right?
Yeah, Polly mad. Polly big mad. Polly rage. And one thing about Polly rage is Polly is a wild magic barbarian. So it means I have to roll on a wild magic table. Do we have one, or should I pull one up? Because I have one.
It sounds like you are very prepared for this.
Yeah. I have a D1000, but whatever. It's up to you.
If you have a D1000 table,
I have a
handy?
D1000 table. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, you're not gonna use the barbarian table? This is even better. I love this.
No. I want to roll on this D1000 table and see what happens.
Let me.
So that's
grab that real
3d10, right?
All right. Let me see. Oh, I have it on my other Google account here. Sorry, as I pull up my D1000 table.
10 D100s. Let's go.
Calamity, is that like a D20 squishable? Oh my god, I love that so much.
I want one. I'm gonna need to put that on my desk at work.
I rolled a 785.
I was gonna ask you. Okay, cool. 785.
What
Let me-
happens?
Let me get down to 785.
I'm so worried.
Okay,
I'm
so
scared.
785. Delay. An intended spell appears to fail when cast, but will go off the next time the caster uses a spell in addition to the spell that they're already attempting to cast. They double cast.
I know how this is
incidentally.
going to work.
Okay.
This is because you don't cast spells. We're just going to make this attack rolls.
Okay.
So what do you try to attack?
I try to attack the big nasty meat layer, I suppose, with
The
my
grossest
also, I just,
thing
like-
in this story so far.
Yeah. So first off, I am a giant pizza box, and so I open my mouth and just like and spit out my great axe, which I do just keep stored inside my own body.
Sure. Yeah.
And then I use the like wax paper lining of the pizza box to form two little arms that like hang off the edges, to wield my great axe naturally, and then just try to strike at the nasty friend.
You feel you've raged like this multiple times, and you feel this strange energy welling up inside you, and as you swing your axe just vanishes from your hands.
Ha! What?
Oh no.
Allie, did you do that?
Yeah, I don't remember my voice that I was using. No.
Oh,
I didn't do that. Look, in the same
I love where
way,
you landed.
in the same way that Ali Kazam cannot necessarily get their shit together when they're like shifting, their voice is also changing. It's canon. The voice is just whoop, 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 whoop.
Holy
Wow,
shit!
brilliant.
No. No.
Well, heck. And yeah, that's my turn.
Unless you want to move.
I want to move. I want to move so that I'm looming ominously over the pie.
I see.
Lick
You easily hop
pie.
onto the counter, but behind this rack of tiered
I
pies.
have to hop on- I want to do like one of those jumps that like people always do, where they like go from like a perfect standstill and they just like jump up with both legs and then like jump onto something with both legs. But of course, I do have my little plastic Barbie legs instead. So it's just like springing without bent knees. It's like
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
that's my song. Also, that's also my song. Any song I hear, I think is my song. I think that's how it works.
So this large pizza box with Barbie legs and wax paper for arms looms over this high display, and you can see its eyes go up towards you and sort of open wide in fear.
Yeah, you're looking kind of crumbly.
Next up is Cynic, our resident
Yeah.
cat butts.
So, enlarge. That gives me a bonus to my attack, my damage. Correct.
Yeah, you roll an extra d4.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, Cynic is going to get very mad that his family is being harassed by this cake. And so, in a fit of rage, more cattails are going to come out from like my sides and like my like it gives Displacer Beast, right? It's giving Displacer Beast. But also the things are like pseudopods. So I want to just do the same thing they did to us, and I'm going to as a giant double butt cat smack the hell out of this cake, as one would normally say. So I'm going to do that. And sorry if you can hear my child screaming in the background.
That's me.
That's just
Honestly,
They-
that screaming sound in the
That's
background.
just the combat noises. No, bath time is always
Immersion.
fun. Bath time is always fun with the toddler. So, anyways, here we go. Pseudopod. Have anything? Has the community given me anything? Because I'm rolling.
Yes, you have. We
You
all
have
have
a
nat
reroll.
20s except for Dennis. Dennis does have a nat
Oh!
20 somewhere else though, and you have a reroll specifically for you, and there is a reroll for all cast members. So you got stuff.
Okay, so I got 2 rerolls and a nat. I'm gonna take the nat 20 right now. I'm a big cat. Why wouldn't I? I'd like to nat 20 you if that's cool with you.
We'll call that a
As-
meow mix.
No. All right. So that means that my my enlarged damage also gets doubled, I assume, because it's dice.
Yep.
Nice.
Double the dice.
All right. So initially, the damage dice are still good to me though. Let's see. It's numbers. That's 14 plus two, you said D4.
Yes.
Okay. Plus 2D4. Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
That was almost max damage on this entire attack. So that's 16 plus 6 is 24
20.
points of damage for this pseudopod whack.
This
It's like-
pseudopod is whack, as all of these cattails for but a moment coalesce into a single
But a
very
moment.
long cattail. And you can see you just clip the top of this glass pie display case, take the top tier completely off, and of the entire glass casing along with it smashes against the one of the fridges inside this kitchen and gloops to the ground, reverting to its original mimic form of ooze and flesh.
Would you say you
and
battered that
mechanically,
cake?
I'd say that. I would say that.
Okay.
I don't know. I would. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to check.
I would have, but smart people beat me to it. So mechanically, because you did so much damage to this thing, it no longer has access to its buttercream blast.
Nice. I've removed the buttercream.
You have removed the buttercream.
Butts against buttercream.
Yeah.
Butts against
that is
butt
true.
or cream. Getting a mirror with that one.
So that was the attack there. I'm gonna bonus action, and because that wasn't a spell, I will bonus action healing word. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Toon is taking damage and Boo has taken damage. Boo, have you taken damage?
I've not taken any damage, but I am restrained.
That's right, because you're immune to acid. So Boo, you've taken damage. Oh, and also
I took
Polly.
damage. Yeah, I'm just a little guy. Actually,
Okay.
I'm so tiny. I'm so little.
I'll say that because I messed you over with my D1000 table and stole your attack quite literally. I look over towards you, Polly, and I say, "Stop hurting my friends!" And then obviously you get a nice little healing word coming your way. So
Amazing.
I am
French.
quite literally on fire. Another 4 for 8 points of healing back to you.
Back at full hit points. Like nothing
was-
ever happened.
3d4, all of them 4.
And that's the power of friendship, guys.
We found the One Piece.
Yeah. We did it.
All right, and with that, that is my turn.
All right. Moving right down in the initiative order, because we're still in round 1.
Yeah.
The tiered cake looks to the ceiling and says,
Float! Do something!
the light, the fluorescent light above the kitchen swings around, like detaches one of itself and extends like it's rubber, swinging around. And I will need all of you, yes, all of you, to please make a Constitution saving throw.
I think it's just a d20 that's cursed. I
No,
think that's what
do
it is.
remember that you have a D6 if you need, or D8 if you need it.
The D8 if you need it, plus
have a
all the
reroll.
stuff that our lovely audience members have given us.
I just want everyone to know that I rolled a 26 on that
You
concept.
know what?
Whoa!
You know, funny
I'm just
enough,
gonna take my nat 20 on this roll because saving throws are the bane of my existence. So, fuck it.
rolled exactly half of Anne for a 13.
There you go.
Aw, it's a little guy.
We take that. We take that.
You might be a little guy, but I'm a littler guy.
I appreciate
better.
whoever in
wee
chat.
lad.
Whoever in chat gave me a reroll because I went from a 7 to a 17. So thank you.
Woo!
It was me. You were so cursed that I felt like I had to do
I
something.
appreciate that. Look at that. We
So
influence our
funny.
own game. We pay to win here.
D&D, but it's pay to win.
It's pay to win D&D.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I would have felt bad about buying it for myself, but
No, I'm with you. I obviously I'm honoring this brilliant play. Did anyone by chance get less than a 13?
Ooh, Allie.
You all see this coming from a mile away, and quickly duck down as this stretchy fluorescent light bulb swings above your heads, and it begins to dangle vertically from the ceiling. An eye opens up, and it looks at all of you, and its jaw drops comically because it's already very long and vertical. Next is going to be Peanut.
Who's Peanut?
That's mean.
I'm gonna cyberbully this cute little NPC you gave us. You can't stop me. This is my toxic trait.
Even in combat while raging, going, what the who was that?
You're
You
not
just
even a real
hear-
nut. You're actually a legume. Got him.
He's not even a real legume. He's a mimic.
Oh, man.
The layers of deception.
Little guy.
There's a slight lull in this high tension combat that is destroying this kitchen, and you just hear a little, "Where's Grandpa?" And that will bring us to the end of round one.
This is
Why
why
does
we don't
everyone
invite you.
forget about me? Why don't you guys remember I'm here?
It's like that one
It doesn't matter
X-Man
how
that
many
nobody
hit
remembers.
points I have.
All
He
right,
does,
that will
actually.
bring us to the end of round one and our break. We will be back with more absolute insanity in about 10 minutes.
Yes, but first, my friends, we are raising funds for Palestine Children's Relief Fund. They are an incredible organization providing essential medical supplies, food, medical treatment, clean water, and other necessities for families affected by the ongoing genocide in Palestine. If you are able to, please visit our Tiltify link, which is pinned in both our YouTube and Twitch chat, and donate what you can. There are some amazing incentives. Dan needs all of the re-rolls and the nat 20s that he can get. I'm not joking. His name, Nat One Fun, it's for real. You can also make us roll on the Wild Mimic shifting table. So far, Calamity has rolled, and for 5 minutes, Boo had a really stinky, non-poisonous gas that was just coming
It's
from
not poisonous.
yeah. So please, if you're able to support this amazing cause and help shape our game. Like Dennis said, we are going to be back in 10 short minutes. So while we are away taking care of ourselves, please go and take care of yourself. Get some food, do a little dance like a mirror, drink some water, do a shrimp check, do whatever you gotta do, and make sure that you are back at 48 after. We will see you soon. Hello, friends, and welcome back. We are so happy and thrilled that you are spending some of your evening with us as we are playing an Oops All Mimics D&D game to support Palestine Children's Relief Fund. They are an amazing organization doing some amazing work for the families affected by the ongoing genocide in Palestine. So please, if you are able to support them, check out our pinned chat in our Twitch as well as our YouTube and donate what you can. While you are on our Tiltify link, you will see some amazing incentives that you can help us shape our game that we're playing. For $10 in donations, you can gift a reroll to any player on the stream. For a $25 donation, you can gift a nat 20 to any player or our DM. And for $50 in donations, you can make us roll on the Wild Mimic Shifting Table. This includes turning into a treant for minutes at a time, becoming a Muppet version of yourself, or even Kermit the Frog. There are 15 different variations. We have already hit the non-poisonous but very stinky gas, so please help us try to match all 15 of them. For every $10 you donate, you are entered into win one of over 40 TTRPG related prizes. And I also want to give a big thank you to our matching gift sponsor, Little Cord, the makers of Mimicnomicon, which we are actually using. We are fighting one of the mimics in the Mimicnomicon right now during our combat, the 3-tiered cake. Mimicnomicon is an anthology of unique mimics that will populate a host of settings medieval to the modern times, which we are currently in, and beyond for D&D 5th edition, with a release every couple of months on Little Cord and Drive-Thru RPG. Highly encourage you checking them out. It's so fun. I've done flip-throughs of both of their series that they have out right now, and I highly encourage it. There is currently a giveaway going for a set of reroll dice. If you want to get entered in to win a set of rerolls, which is a really cool charity initiative of dice from Die Hard Dice, you can type in !reroll into the chat now to be entered into that giveaway. With that being said, I am going to pass things over to Amir to get us started on our character recap of the game so far.
Okay, you see what happened was we were sitting outside because we got tossed out in the trash. I don't really know how that happened, but we were there. So we made it back into our house because some stinky humans were in there. And when we got back in the house, I was like, yo, we're trying to get their attention because we about to eat these motherfuckers. Like, truly, like nom noms. And then I turned to Robert De Niro.
Yes.
It was a time. And then we did some magic show. And then one of us bit a person, and then a cake attacked us. But we were just trying to do some magic and eat people. So
So
I
you
don't
said that we
appreciate
were
that.
trying to do some magic, and that was me. I was a top hat with a rabbit, but also some feminine legs, but also a magic wand, and also a dove. And I think I did a fantastic job. Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction, Robert De Niro. And now, you know, we're just kind of loosey-goosey fighting a tier cake. A pie, maybe, if you will. And they're supposed to be our family, but they're getting paid to be here, and we're not getting any of that money, and that's kind of bullshit.
Best mimic.
Best mimic. Oh my god.
Best mimic.
Mimic with the narrative beats. Wait.
I don't.
If the money is what made them turn on us, was capitalism the BBEG all along? Oh no.
What would capitalization have to do with anything?
I don't know. I don't even know how to write.
Okay.
Surprised we know what money is, honestly.
Sometimes I pretend to be money, so
That's fair. That's fair.
Bling bling.
And that's the game so far. Welcome on back, folks.
That's what you missed on.
Oh, wait. One more. What's that smell?
Oh, that's just booze stress farts. Don't worry about it. Or maybe it was Peanut. Honestly, it was probably Peanut.
I'm gonna blame
Yes.
Peanut.
Put the blame on Peanut.
No, not me. I didn't do anything.
Whoever smelt it
Nasty.
dealt it. So
True.
Oh, shoot. You're right. I'm sorry, everybody.
Get it together, Peanut.
Peanut, you're the worst.
You're the actual worst.
The worst
Okay.
mimic.
Back to the top of combat, starting round 2.
This is when the DM
Is-
kills us because we bullied their NPC.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Honestly,
you mean,
valid.
we. I'd like to separate myself from my character.
Out of the line of fire.
I want to know
Yes.
that both me, Gnome Anne, and my character are bullying Peanut. I just want to make that clear in case there's any
Well,
question.
Peanut is so lovable.
Debatable.
Ali Kazam, you're up.
Okay, I'm still in like tap dancing mode, so I'm gonna go boo. And with that, I am going to cast Shatter only around our enemies. I'm going to make it so it doesn't, hit our friends. But I need a con save. Again, I'd love it if you could do 14 or under, because it's 15, and I don't want to hear those words come out of your mouth, Dennis. Hell
Hey!
yeah, we love to see it. Okay, they are going to take 15 points of thunder damage. There is going to be a very big boom. And Allie's just gonna kind of like look around with like a little smirk on their face. Did I do that? And that's their turn.
I've never been injured by such sass.
The pies are absolutely furious with you specifically right now.
Stay
But
mad,
boo,
losers.
You have a chance to Boo, you have a chance to intervene before the 3, now 2-tier pie display is able to attack.
I was thinking what I wanted to do. Oh, I can't cast it on other people. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, in that case, I'll use Cloud of Daggers just because I've really wanted to use it because it sounds fun. And I'm gonna use it on because am I still grappled or did I get grappled? No? Okay. I thought I got grabbed for some reason, but never mind.
I think I was the only one that got restrained.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still restrained?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, I think I'll do Cloud of Daggers to try to help get our pal tune out.
If I remember correctly, Cloud of Daggers is just rules as written. It's just a bunch of spinning daggers that hang out there. It's not like a
Oh,
single
when it
thing,
enters
it's a
the area
constant
field.
effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crap. Never mind.
I mean, you can
It's
still do it.
moving,
I
but with
just
sharp pointy things.
No, I want it to feel pain. I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers.
What do you whisper?
Oh gosh. Where'd you get the money? No, gosh, I don't know. I can't think of anything like clever.
Oh,
I just think like
and you just
I just think
hear
who is mad.
tune just fine. Wait do you see my oh? Wait do you see my eye? Wait do you
Good
see
whisper.
my eye? You will never get enough, girl like B.O.B.O.B. Yeah, it's just the whisper song. Yeah.
in the background. I think who will say, "You don't get in the way of dinner." And yeah, cast dissonant.
And that is a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Yo!
That doesn't make it. It's gonna be 19 damage.
Not too
All right.
shabby. Not too shabby at all.
Whoa!
Rocks are fun.
You.
Oh yeah, that's
so
true.
I gotta
That's a
do this
max
more
level.
often.
That's a max level Dissonant Whispers. 5d6.
you go into you slowly unfold yourself from the side table and crawl up to the very side of this tiered cake as he glares down Allie, and you whisper this into his ear, and you just see cracks, spider web across the side of his entire body through the glass, and his eyes just go from rage to fear. All right. Bonus action movement. Or is Dissonant Whispers is an action, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
It is an action.
Does Boo want to move or have anything else for bonus action?
Muted.
The only other cool thing I have is Misty Step, and I'm not sure where to go.
I don't think you can use Misty Step because you've used a spell slot this
Oh,
time.
I can't. Oh, there. Okay. I don't play a lot of D&D.
It's okay. I played way too much.
I'm part of the apocalypse, baby. Okay, then no, I think I'll stay where I am, and not take a bonus action.
All right. Next up is the cake. And again, still fearful, angry. This thing has gone from a targeted attack against those of you that it must defeat so that nobody but it knows that people get paid for this. It has gone from a logical and understandable capitalistic goal to fear and thrashing, and is just attacking everything it can reach. So I'm going to need, well, actually, no, I think all that's left is attack rolls. So first, it is going to look straight up at Polly, who is still there, towering above it.
What's
and
up?
it is going to
It's
the
me.
raspberry the Raspberry Pi just explodes upwards. And I need you to let me know what your AC is. Actually, no. It rolled
14.
another natural 1.
Ha.
It
Suck
tries
it,
to make it
nerd.
explode upwards, but instead it just explodes everywhere else.
Wow. It's so embarrassing for you. It's so embarrassing for you.
Then the meat pie beneath it is going to attack. Is going to attack Allie for that shatter. And that is a 16 to hit.
That's the best mimic, though.
Don't
Just gonna
touch the
hit?
best mimic.
Instead of that happening, you hear another discordant tune And it's just another song. This one is "I Hate My Job" by Cameron. I'm just gonna add stuff to y'all playlist in case you've never heard it before.
Thank you.
But
Yeah. Go for
you
it.
just do, and I'm going to use Silvery Barbs.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A reroll.
So you got a reroll.
Reaction.
I gotta re-roll. And it's a disadvantage now, right? It's still going to be a 16.
Okay, can I just say,
Madre
like,
de Dios.
damn. I was gonna say, like, as a DM, as a forever DM who doesn't get to play very often, has never played a bard, I'd never really read the spell Silvery Barbs. This shit is so badass. It's blatantly broken. I was like, I fucking love this. Man, this spell.
When I'm not GMing, I'm like,
Yeah, these like level
when I'm
1
GMing, I'm like, fuck
peasants.
you.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. These little bards, and they're just like on their lutes, and then they're like, just kidding. We just broke the mechanics of this whole ass game with our little songs, our little dance. Like, what?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I wish that I could tell you that a 16 doesn't hit. That would bring me like so much joy, but unfortunately it does.
Have you
You
considered
hit our
lying
best
to
mimic.
DM? When in doubt.
You considered lying.
Well, you'll have advantage on your next
listen,
shit.
it
so
would have hit,
go.
but I'm
that works for you.
and
All
Okay,
right.
3 people were
So-
talking at the same time. I don't know what
Yes.
just happened.
I don't know what happened either. But I do know that hit, and you do take damage. To be more specific, 7 points of piercing damage plus 4 points of acid damage, which you don't take because everyone here is immune to acid because that's what mimics are.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I zoned out very momentarily because I was looking at my bonus action to see if I had cutting words, but I'm not that type of bard. So could you remind me how many points of damage I need to take?
Total of 7.
Boo. Thank you.
I would also like you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
oh
You have advantage
boy,
on this because of
Thank God.
Silvery Barbs.
oh
Silvery
my
barbs.
god,
1, 2, 3s in a row.
oh my gosh, Allie.
I
don't know what else I can do at that
Hold on,
point.
Ellie,
My
It's a
nat
reroll?
20. I'm gonna use my nat 20.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
There you go. There you go. So several mimic tentacles shoot out from the large meat pie on the bottom of this display case and pierce into your hat, ripping some of the fabric.
It's my body.
Yeah,
What the
Rude.
fuck?
it is your body.
That's my hat body.
And
I can't with
you
this game.
and yeah, you you take a total of 7 damage, and that's it. The end. It now has one last attack that I think is going to go towards. Yeah, he doesn't like this singing Robert De Niro distracting him at every available opportunity.
Now I'm just a tune. I turned back.
That's right, giant too.
Oh,
It's a
you're just a tune now.
It's a
Okay.
4-foot tall MP3 player.
That's right. That is an 18 to hit.
That will
Ooh.
definitely hit.
You take 7 damage, and you
Gosh.
are subject to its adhesive trait. It adheres to you,
Icky.
and you are grappled.
Okay. Hold me close, tiny dancer.
Oh, it's holding you very close. Okay, that is the end of the pie's turn. The next is the sevens.
Okay, I have a question because my last time it was like delayed and then it was like you. What was the and then part of that?
The and then is if you make an attack this time around, you make an extra attack. It's basically
Mhm.
your attack goes through twice.
2 for
Okay,
1.
this is that. I can I go?
Absolutely.
Please.
I want to do a murder. Cause one thing.
Someone
Polly is
clip
so
that.
hardcore.
Please
Yeah.
clip that.
Right?
Cute. I can't wait to do so much murder. Yes. Okay. So I have extra attack as well. So that means I get 4 attacks right now. I also have Bardic Inspiration. I'm also gonna attack Reckless.
That's a lot of dice. That's a lot of dice.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
I said I'm here to do murder. Well,
weren't
first one was
lying.
a 1. But
Yay!
the second one was also a 1. I would like to use my nat 20.
Yeah, I would say, please use one of those crits.
I would like to use, actually, no, wait, no, I haven't used my reroll. I'm gonna use my reroll, not my crit. I'm gonna save my crit, but I'm gonna use my reroll.
Okay.
Okay, no los dos.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Why
Nat
not
20.
both?
Nat 20 without
You're
using
kidding.
the nat 20.
I went and
What?
harvested it from the fields to you to bring to you on this beautiful day.
The day of my daughter's wedding.
On the day of my daughter's wedding, I brought you this fresh off of the vine, nat 20, that I did have to use reckless attack and also a reroll for, but that's between me and God.
I remember
Okay.
when Vine was a
I
thing
rolled
back in
max
the day.
damage.
before
I rolled
TikTok.
max
Oh,
damage.
1 minus
Holy
dex damage.
shit.
Holy shit, yes.
Holy shit.
The
I rolled
barbarian is here.
27 on the crit. I would like to use my Bardic Inspiration for damage. What's that Bardic
Can you
bonus?
use Bardic for damage on this?
Can you?
I don't think so. Bardic is
Let me-
D20
let me
rolls.
check.
Only
Fine,
a
I
certain
won't.
type of bard.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
saying, I don't know. I
damage.
don't think I'm that kind of bard.
That's
no.
okay.
I'm only
Alright,
gonna
I'm gonna-
for so many wins here.
I'm gonna put it in my. I'm gonna hold it in my heart anyway, and I'm gonna go do my second attack now.
Out of 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that I'm gonna use the
hurts.
22. Does a 22 hit? Hey, damn. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. So that's 10 damage. Cool. So that was last turn's attacks. I'm gonna do this turn's attacks now.
It's the sass. It's the sass that's
Guys.
doing it.
This is my favorite game. Oh wait.
It's a D8. Is it a D8 for the Bardic bonus?
I think
That's
so.
up
at
to
level
Yeah,
5.
for Bardic.
I
At
think
level
so, yeah.
5, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna throw that on top of that 14. I rolled just for a little extra spice to make it a 27. There's a 20. Sorry, not 20. Not 21. I can do math. 7 plus the other number I said is 21. Okay. Cool.
It is.
Yeah. So that one was 14 damage. That was 14 damage. Okay, and then my last attack. I'm almost done, probably.
Probably.
I rolled a nat 20. I rolled a nat 20. And
Yes.
oh, the damage is weaker. It's
Oh,
it's 9
it's a baby.
damage.
Baby crit.
It's a baby crit.
It's baby's first crit.
Well, baby second crit on this.
Baby second.
I'm tired. Do you know how exhausting it is to do this much murder? Okay.
It's true.
I'm,
It is very true.
recklessly attacking with my battle axe 4 times in one turn. The energy output. Oh wait,
37,
though. One thing I didn't
41.
actually include was my rage bonus in that.
That's true.
So what does that bad boy do? I think it was
You just add +2.
Plus
To
2
every-
of
So it's
5.
plus
yeah.
6 total.
Yeah.
okay. Hold on, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't
So that's
30.
56 points of damage.
Yeah, so that's 56 points of damage. That's 56 points of damage from a little guy. Eat
Okay.
shit.
Okay. I'd like to let the audience know that this monster that they're fighting has 71 hit points.
Total.
How do you want to do this?
I'll be the predator. You be the prey.
Yeah.
Here's
No,
what
that
I
works.
wanna- Here's what I want to say. I say, well, it's been a slice, and I use my axe to like slice the cake, and then serve it up on a platter.
I feel like Jess has like a stream deck with a button ready with the because I mean
I
that
do.
was
Yeah.
on fire.
Cake,
How
cake,
fast
cake,
that dad
cake.
joke came out. What a great joke. I love it.
And with your battle axe, bloodied, has seen tons of battle, now being used to slice pie for the good of the many. You quickly serve up a slice to every single one of your companions, except Peanut.
Eat shit, Peanut.
Is this
And
cannibalism?
I feel like Peanut like tries to go for a grab, and I kind of like with my cat paw like push it off of the shelf and just like hit it, let it hit the ground.
Just smack it out of his hand. And
Just
throw on the
smacking it out of
ground,
his
like,
hand.
Nothing for Peanut.
Yeah.
You get nothing. Nothing, I say.
But I'm
No.
hungry. But I'm hungry. But I'm hungry.
Should have thought of that before you decided not to have arms.
But I'm
I don't have
hungry.
arms.
Oh no!
Peanut expands, like
getting weird.
multiplies. There's now like 40, 50, 60 peanuts. All like in a
On my
swarm.
head?
Did you just make a peanut gallery?
Around
Because this
you.
is bullshit.
Oh, Jess.
This is how we pack.
I've never taken so much psychic damage on one stream.
I
Does that
wish
mean
I was
that's-
better at puns. You guys are on fire.
It's like a whole,
Truly.
whole trail mix at this point. Like,
Funny you should mention, that's the name of this next monster, real quick, Trail Mix. And it is going to get its revenge on Polly. Best it can.
fuck, I wish I hadn't used reckless attack.
Oh yeah, it has
That's so
advantage.
wicked.
So did he jump off my head before multiplying?
All on top of you.
Or
Anyways, kids, we don't die, we
Like
multiply.
it was
My head?
definitely sitting on my head.
In my head canon, it was a full magical girl transformation, but into a pile of peanuts. But did it have
I
to
do
be
love
there
that.
or in somersault? Is the question, DM? Did it?
This was midair. This is a powerful peanut.
Okay.
All right. All of its attacks leveled at your barbarian.
Mm.
First up,
Shit.
I'm going to use my natural 20.
Oh god.
It's been real, y'all. Gotta
It has
go.
been real.
It got real quiet, y'all.
This is a very complicated attack. Hang on. I see. Oh, that's awesome. So, a trail mix has its main attack. You roll on the a little bit of everything table, and the
Mhm.
type of damage it deals changes based on what you rolled.
Ah.
So, I'm gonna need to roll a
Acid.
d12 quick.
Acid.
You're kidding.
Is it acid?
It's acid.
Get
Oh
fucked.
my god!
Wow, Peanut, no need to get salty about it.
Oh!
You're
Can
not.
Peanut
You're clearly
take
not a
psychic
smooth
damage
Peanut.
for that?
I
So-
mean, that-
Fully usually
Yeah,
trim.
it was still a nat 20 though,
Swarm of
right?
peanuts. This swarm of peanuts
Yeah.
is going to each individually open their tiny little mouths to reveal tiny, itty-bitty, razor-sharp teeth and tongues lashing back and forth. They all spit this oily substance and cover Polly. And
Yeah.
Polly's totally fine.
It's literally
It's
just
tickled.
spit to her.
Like, yeah, that's like what I'm made of.
Ew.
Yeah.
All right.
Fantastic.
So this thing doesn't actually have that many hit points. It only has 31 hit points. You're going to be able to destroy it completely in a round. So as a family, how do you annihilate Peanut?
Shifting the turbo.
I feel like
Go ahead.
maybe I just simply sit on peanuts, like most of them. Right, most of them. Not all of them. Letting the team do a thing, but most of the peanuts. I'm just gonna go ahead and sit on them, and I'm gonna have a meal because that's where my mouth is.
Oh my
That's where I
God.
talk.
Right.
That's where my mouth
I
is.
hate
You know?
it.
Jelllo. It's alive.
So I mean, you probably hear some muffled screaming, but other than that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
and
gonna
then
eat
So-
yeah, do your
like
thing.
pick it up like it was an actual peanut and just
Pop the one.
Screaming as you chew.
I'll
It's-
grind my teeth a little bit, make peanut butter.
Boo and Tune, you want to get on this team bonding, this family bonding activity of ritual sacrifice?
Oh yes. I have something delicious for them. Unfortunately, this is going to mean that the cynic is going to get shrunk down again.
Ah.
Sorry.
No, I think it's for the better. I think it's for the better.
I'm going to use Phantasmal Force. I know this is unnecessary to use a spell slot, but it's fun for flavor. So I'm going to make this thing think that we are far more terrifying than we actually are. So Cynic is actually absorbing this thing with its butthole mouth. There's a barbarian pizza box that is using the axe like a whirlwind machine and just chopping it up and eating it. There is a magic bunny that is turned into the bunny from the movie
Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko. Yeah. There's a ghost that is put its sheet over this thing, but the sheet is all mouths that are expanding and expanding to like eat the world. And there's just Azun playing music the whole time. Just another sad love song by Tony Braxton.
Fun,
All of this is happening in slow motion as these truly horrifying, nightmarish transformations take place. And the rest of you look around, and the peanuts on the ground just start crying, like bawling.
Oh my
Like,
God, die about it.
I feel like maybe I sweep a few under the counters just to get them out of view with my tail.
Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
And then I say, it looks like our beautiful family assaulted Peanut.
We put the ass in assault.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Why'd you have to make it worse?
Y'all, D&D is fun.
Andy, aren't you looking forward to spending time with me next week?
I'm gonna be at PAX too, so I'm just saying.
No,
family
you're gonna be at
reunion.
PAX? Yes, let's go.
The adrenaline slowly lowers in the entire room. All of the humans have long gone. They're out of here,
Yeah, this
including
is
the girl that
horror
fainted. She managed to
scene.
crawl all the way to the door and
Yeah,
leave.
absolutely fair.
We should write this as a
God damn it,
movie. This is
Peanut.
horrible.
And you hear a sound coming from the corner, sort of a
Grandpapa?
Papa? Grandpapa?
Grand.
beneath one of the kitchen counters is this beautiful, ornate, full-size chest. Jewels faceted into every single corner, trimmed in gold and silver and platinum, drawing these beautiful scenes of dragons and clouds and castles, and spilling out of the rim of this chest is just gold spilling onto the ground, creating this pile in front of it.
Grandpa!
I'm gonna hop up as fast as possible. I'm going to put my hand on the top of Grandpa's, like, top of the chest, and I'm gonna say, "I'm tired, Grandpa." No, Grandpa, no, you're supposed to say, "That's too damn bad." Grandpa, come on. We do this all the time. Grandpa, do you need me to open up your mouth? Whatever you say, Grandpa.
What's he saying?
I don't know.
It
I don't
sounds
know,
like
smarts.
this.
Oh.
You know, Grandpa. Okay. All right, Grandpa. If you're feeling good and feeling great, spawn another eye. Oh, Grandpa's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's
fine.
good.
Grandpa's fine.
Back to you, Grandpa.
I'm so sorry to tell you that you were kidnapped, kind of, but also in your own house, and also maybe just in the kitchen. Wait, Grandpa, were you kidnapped, or did you just go to the kitchen?
Airbnb.
We don't get out a lot, all right?
Did we murder our cousin for nothing, Grandpa? Aw, you always did condone me murdering our cousins. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support.
I mean, you call it murder. I call it reabsorption.
Because you ate him?
I just call it dinner.
Yeah.
Who's
We're
hungry?
becoming one with the family.
Oh, you know what? There's actually a bunch of pizza in the other room.
Your
The
pizza
people-
box, you're not actually pizza. Is there real pizza?
Well, I think the people they ran and they were screaming, so I don't think they stopped to collect their pizza before they went.
I do love cheese, but occasionally I get constipated.
There was
I'm
a
so
really
sorry.
smelly gas here earlier.
That was Peanut, though.
That was Peanut, and then we murdered him, so that's fine.
So that's
We're
fine.
He's
all
not
that.
even here to defend himself.
That was so quick with it too. No, that was Peanut. Nope.
Okay. Well, you know it's Pie Day, and there's a pizza pie with our name. Grandpa, do you want me to carry you? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yep,
Or
that's
do you want-
definitely a yes.
Wait,
no,
I got an
maybe
idea.
so.
Okay, guys, it's time for Grandpa Skee Ball. And I'm gonna try to just like slide Grandpa on the ground.
Oh
over
yeah,
towards-
one of my headphones turned into a hockey puck. I'm just
Yeah.
yeeting Grandpa.
Yeah, I want to yeet Grandpa. Can I roll to yeet Grandpa?
Roll to
yeet.
yeet. This is an athletics check.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration.
They all rolling to
May I
rolling to
assist? May I assist in this?
Absolutely. How do you assist? You
I
get to
still
roll with
have
advantage.
Bardics.
Oh, I'm 100% going to go ahead and use my last wild shape. And I'm going to turn into, let's see here. What
Before
would
you
I-
tell us,
Yes.
Before you tell us, I need a wisdom check.
Oh yes, I get that. Is
Oh buddy. Oh buddy.
come on. For comedic effect, let's see the low roll. What actually this might have it might be decent. Okay, so what happens is when I was outside and hanging out in public and everything like that, I did manage to see a massive pit bull at one time. And so I'm going to turn into a pit bull. So like my back end is a little bit skinnier than my front end. You know, I got like my like front end is like jacked, like all muscly and everything like that, ready to go, ready to help with this thing. And then when it gets to my head, it hasn't grown much from when it was a cat. You know, when I was a cat, so it stays small. Like I have a small, tiny little head. Tons of eyes, creepy looking mouth that opens up far too much.
That tracks. And how is our Cthulhu-esque pit bull going to help yeet Grandpa?
Oh, I'm just going in with the full like putting hands on the back of Grandpa while Polly gives it a kick towards not Zune, not Zune. And just giving it a like a almost like a donkey kick of force against it.
Legally distinct.
Can I flavor Eldritch Blast or Eldritch Frost to make the ground icy?
Oh yeah,
Are we curling?
we are curling Grandpa.
We are curling Grandpa.
Canadian. This might be our
Hey.
national sport, maybe, or I think it's actually lacrosse. but
It's
maybe
it's
curling.
a mimic national sport.
Yeah, it's a mimic national sport.
Curling your grandpa.
Canonically, Polly is mimic Canadian. Mimic Canadian. It's a
Mimic
subcategory.
Mimic Canadian. That's true.
Mhm.
That is true. I remember looking that up.
Yeah, it's true. That's actually in my backstory.
Confirmed.
I don't know why nobody read the short story I sent you all about my
I was
backstory
like
in the-
I was 5 pages in, and then I
I
had to
just
go do
hurt
something,
my
but
neck,
It was
my
good.
back.
It was good.
And then I was like, nope, I'm checking out
Yeah.
now.
You know, to be fair, and 5 pages in is when it just gets into heavy mimic erotica, so I could understand why that might not be where you wanted to.
The kids walked in, so I had to stop reading, and I, you know.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the curling arc happens later.
Gotcha.
So. Okay.
This is just the beginning.
Mhm.
Needless to actually, know what? Go ahead. You get advantage on this roll, and
Yeah, you do.
And
Yeah.
Bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
Do I get bardic inspiration as well?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, my little thing isn't giving me my proficiency a bonus. Oh no, that's why. I got it. Okay. I got it. I rolled a wait, I can't. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, there. I rolled a 23. A 23
Woo.
athletics checks to curl Grandpa.
you with the kick of the Lovecraftian pit bull and the beautiful ice rink that you have that has been laid out before you, I'm going to say that Boo you did a little much. You made a little bit more ice than was intended, and Grandpa, still half asleep, goes spinning across this across this across the ice, sort of.
Grandpa?
Huh?
Yes.
And he bounces.
No.
You hear him thump against a wall, and then continue sliding, and you chase after him, being careful not to slip and fall yourself. And you see, just in time, you get into the main living area where the pizza is, and he sort of slides under a dining room table, bumps onto it, and a single piece of pizza just sort of right in front of him, and he
He was just hungry.
He was just hungry. He literally just went to the kitchen for food. He wanted
I
to
don't
get
actually
food.
know if Grandpa was kidnapped.
Yeah, maybe we should have figured that out first.
It seems we may have created our own narrative here.
Eat people first, ask questions later.
I had a really fun time, so
Hey
Why
guys, I think this has been a really wonderful bonding activity. Do you guys want to maybe hang out next week with our family and then do murder and eat pizza?
don't we hang out like all the time?
Yeah, but this is a special one because this time we get to also eat pizza after our murders.
So, is pizza more important than people, though?
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
I
All
like
right.
I like killing.
You know what, team? Huddle up. Grandpa, you too. And remember, the real pizza was the people you murdered along the way. Okay?
So true.
Bless us, everyone.
This is
Everyone.
and the screen fades to
thing.
black.
Oh, the
He's-
last thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Last thing.
oh my god.
I'm a little slow, so I'm gonna be like, "Where's Peanut?"
Like that very cartoony starts to fade, then a circle opens up.
We get that little cartoon circle. Where's Peanut? Just as the credits are ending, and that fades as well, and then you hear this dark, deep music begin to play as the camera zooms in underneath one of the counters where Peanut had been swept away,
No!
and with one single tongue.
I will be revenge.
All right, Plankton, calm down.
Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formioli.
I love it. We have a BBEG.
This was just an origin story,
created
guys.
it.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
We created
We-
the bad
we
guy.
bullied-
And by
we bullied him
I
into
mean, Gnome created the BBEG.
That's fair.
Why don't you die about it?
I'm sorry. Sometimes those are supposed to be inside thoughts.
Oh. But we are so glad it was an outside thought.
Yay! We did it! We won!
We did it.
And we
Saved the
definitely did
day.
you
Oh,
for our
man.
side.
No.
All
Excuse me.
my friends, let us tell the people who we are and where they can find us. Let us start with Dan.
Yes. Okay. Hi. I am Nat1Fun online anywhere. You can find me at Nat1Fun on Twitter. You could check out my YouTube and everything like that. But yeah, I do a lot of stuff. I used to do a lot of actual play stuff, but I recently got picked up by Alchemy RPG. I work for a virtual tabletop company. Do a lot of videos where I teach you how to play TTRPGs. We recently just did Tales from the Loop, so it's a really cool job to have because I get to sit here and talk in front of the camera and wear funny outfits and tell you how to play TTRPGs. It's a dream. So yeah, catch me on the Alchemy RPG channel too, on YouTube, and go check out the VTT. It's really cool, really awesome, really fun stuff. Popcorning. Amir.
Oh, hi. I am Prince, aka Doubles the Dice, aka Amir. You can find me next week at PAX Unplugged. I am one of their PAX Together Intersection Fellows, along with Calamity. We'll be there. We'll be running games. I'll be running Vampire the Masquerade, Spades. I'll be playing in a game of Ink, panels. So do come and check us out. It's going to be a fun time. I'm looking forward to meeting people. Do not be afraid to say hello. They'll even be cosplay, and I have never cosplayed at a convention before, but that's going to be a thing that happens.
Who are you cosplaying as?
That's a secret, unless Calamity wants to say.
Secret.
So I'm going to popcorn it to Calamity.
Hello, everyone. I'm Calamity. I go by Hey Calamity with 3 Ys all over the internet, except for YouTube and Twitch, which are 2 Ys. I do all kinds of tabletop stuff, mostly performance, recently production with my group Telltale Hearts, which likes to promote diversity in the tabletop space. The last episode of our really cool all black cowboy AP is coming out tomorrow, so check it out over on Telltale Hearts. As Amir said, I will also be at PAX East, also as a PTI fellow. Very excited and honored to be attending. I'll be running Monster of the Week games and some Clue, and I'm also running a game of I Have the High Ground, which is a one-on-one game where capes are a mechanic. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, come say hi if you see me. If I look like lost, just it's fine. I'm happy to see you. I'm just lost.
That's just my face.
That's just my face. Popcorn it to Anne.
Hi, that's me. Hi, I'm Gnome Anne, or Anne the Gnome. And I also have an AP coming out tomorrow. So after you watch Telltale Hearts, come hang out with me. It is episode 2 of Eldritch Disco, which is a Moonlight on Roseville Beach actual play, a queer game of disco and cosmic horror. The vibes, immaculate. The horror, Eldritch. Get there. Do you fear the deep sea? No? You will soon. Come hang out. It's tomorrow. And I'm also going to be at PAX East, but I'm not doing shit all while I'm there except just vibes. So if you see me, just say hi. That's it. And I'm Popcorn. Oh, shoot. I don't remember who talked already. Dennis? Dennis hasn't talked, right?
I have not talked. I'm going to talk now. Hi, I'm Dennis. You can find me across all the socials at okayest__DM. You can find my YouTube channel, okayestdm, where I make mistakes running games so you don't have to. I am not going to be at PAX East. I am going to be on more streams in the next 2 weeks than I've been on in a while, including one, well, one's up in the air right now, but there's going to be another one here on Just the Humans channel, and we are going to be playing my game, which I designed, called Sagas. It's an acronym, stands for Setting and Genre Agnostic System. And we are going to be playing a Jujutsu Kaisen one-shot. And I think we're going to be evil.
We are.
It's going
I'm
to be
excited.
a great time.
I love playing evil. It's my favoriteest thing.
I haven't done it that often, but you gotta be here, guys. It's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, that's me. Popcorn to Jess.
That's me. I get to end it. Okay. So because Dennis said that, again, it's March 26th, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be all over Twitter. It is a stacked cast. We're all evil, badass bitches. It's going to be so fun. And then, this is not an April Fool's joke. We are setting sail for a One Piece mini-series on April 1st. More Sagas with Dennis. Stacked cast, incredible art. You definitely want to be there. Dan just posted in the chat, y'all, we are less than $98 away from hitting the event goal of $6,000 for Palestine Children's Relief Fund. Thank you so incredibly much to everyone who has donated, who has shared the Tiltify link. This is incredible. Thank you so much. A big thank you to our cast here today, and especially a big thank you to Dennis, who literally signed on to do this game not 24 hours ago. $87.33
Hell yes.
away. I'm too gay to do quick math like that. No, thank you. No. I do want to give another shout out to Little Cord, the makers of Mimic Namicon. Their matching gift came through because we hit our $500 threshold. Again, they are the makers of Mimic Namicon. Dennis was using some of those little mimics that they have in the grocery store packets. Check them out. They are so much fun and also terrible at the same time, but so punnable. A+ work. I get to sleep now. I'm the PCRF charity streams are finished, but our Tiltify is going to be up probably throughout the weekend. There are some really cool incentives that you can still get to, help us reach that $6,000 goal. With that being said, thank you all so much for being here. We are going to raid into Waffles Maple Syrup, but take care of yourself, call your representatives, and demand a ceasefire. Keep talking about Palestine.
Do it.
Oh,
You can do it.
yes.
Do it.
Do
the thing.
Do the thing. You can email folks. You can call after
Annoy the
hours
shit out
to
of
leave
them.
voicemails.
Never underestimate the power of just harassing people in power. Okay,
Annoy the ever-living shit out of them. They're supposed to represent us.
They're public servants. They're supposed to represent us, like Amir said. So talk to them. Tell them how you feel about what's going on. What we're experiencing right now and what's happening in Gaza is unacceptable. So please keep talking about Gaza. Please keep spreading the word. Keep donating what you can. And until next time, y'all, thank you so much for being here and for supporting this wonderful, wonderful charity stream. Take care.